Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys, and today we're going to be doing a 2018 front end swap on my 2014 Infiniti Q50. So guys, let's jump into the video. Welcome everybody back to Boost in Motion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. First thing, shout out to all my Boost in Motion family. Much love, I appreciate you guys for your support. And if you're new to the Boost in Motion channel, I'm Boost. Now, as I said, this is my third Infiniti Q50 and I'm making a lot of incremental changes. But before we do this install, we're gonna do an unboxing. So we're gonna speed up to that part right now. And boom, just like that, we have the big front bumper out of the box. And just like that, I unboxed all the stuff in my 2018 front bumper swap. Boom, and just like that, we got the bumper together. All right, guys, so we're gonna do a typical removal. Now, I've taken off this bumper at least 2-3 times already. I'm gonna put some links to when I changed out the headlight lens for my Infiniti Q50 and when I changed out the fog lights. So with this install, my engine bay looks so terrible, God. The car sat for at least 3 weeks. I've been dealing with a lot of family issues behind the scenes, whatever. I lost my brother recently to pancreatic cancer, so this is me getting back into the car. So bear with me, guys. I'm just doing my best to put out that content. Anyways, usually you have a straw that's here. Just remove the clips. Like I said, I'll put a link above. There's gonna be 10mm bolt over here. I'm gonna show you guys once again in the video. Then there's gonna be a bunch of 10mm bolts for the splash guard to the bottom. And there's gonna be a 10mm bolt right here behind the wheel. So anyways, let me get to the work because honestly, I don't wanna talk too much. Let's get this stuff done. First, we're going to start by removing those 10mm bolts with the brackets from the side. Don't lose them. Don't forget the orientation. Then remove all these 10mm bolts down here. Now, some of these may be rusty depending on how old they are. They do suck. Trust me. Then there's two 10mm bolts on both sides. Make sure you just turn the wheel to the left and right. All right, so we got the bumper off. Well, it's about to come off right now. I got all the bolts off. Now, all you got to do is just pull it out and take it off. So it's not going to take too much longer from this point. All right, so start from the top or the side, but make sure that you don't pull the top tabs too hard because there is like a little locking tab in there. Now you're going to have to remove all the fog light harnesses and to the turn signals. And if you have any other accessories, just unplug those as you go. And just like that, we got the bumper off. So what we're going to be doing next is we're going to be taking this upstairs and we're going to be swapping off all the components because we have to reuse some of the nuts that's on the grill. And we have to swap over the turn signal lights, these little turn signal lights, and the fog lights. Now, I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to get into a detailed video on swapping all the components because it's going to be too time consuming. It's very easy, simple stuff to do, right? Just move the bolts from here to the other bumper. Okay, I told you I wanted to show you something if anything popped up. This is the fog lights that I bought off of Amazon. See, there's water in it, and that's the seal. And I popped it open. It's not sealed properly. See? Terrible. This is just a little rubber gasket. And the water sat in here, and I barely drove the car. And look what happened. So what I'm going to do now is the best way I can do is just clean it up. Try to get as much of the water out and put it back together. And I'm going to actually put some seal around it. Yeah, didn't think. So that was my headlight and my passenger fog light. This is ridiculous. See this? I might have to paint this because this looks really bad. All right, so after like 3 hours, we are finally back downstairs. And guess what? The front bumper is ready to go on. So I'm going to make this a quick time lapse. It's not going to take too long. Well, hopefully it shouldn't. I moved most of the hardware to here and a couple of the things, some of the bolts and stuff are the things I'm going to reuse. So other than that, I resealed the headlight and we're pretty much good to go. So let me get to work. All right, guys, so self-explanatory. Pretty much do everything in reverse order. But with me, I wanted to make sure I clipped in the top first. Try to get it the best way aligned so that there's no gap for the top part. Plus, once it's up there, then everything else just kind of just clips in and lines in or whatever. I was starting to have a little bit of trouble on both sides because those rusted bolts for the side fenders are a little bit weird, super annoying. But I tried to get those clipped in. Then I started work on the bottom, doing a lot of the 10mm bolts, which was super annoying because they're rusty. What I did, though, was sit them in some anti-corrosion of fluid that I had upstairs so that they were actually a lot easier to install. But this was just very, very meticulous. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Anyways, I'm installing both side bolts. I was having a slight issue with the passenger side.
because that little piece of thing bends. I may be getting that little bracket just so that won't have any panel gaps. But other than that,
and just like that, the bumper is installed. Now, I do got a couple things that I am missing, but I'm gonna have to get this part right here. I'm gonna hit up the seller and see if I can try to find it. And there's a couple of things that I noticed, like I still have to fix this hood latch. Gives me crazy problems. And this one is a little bit funny over here. So I'm gonna have to look into it. I know they make these little guards and stuff for the side, so I gotta be able to protect the fender. So I'm gonna look into buying those little guards. But other than that, man, this is where we're at, guys. I'm super excited, I'm super happy. And other than that, man, definitely, I'm gonna put all the links below to all the parts that I use, from the lip to the turns, the light up emblem, to the bumper that came painted with the grill. This is a separate grill and this stuff separate. This is all pretty much, I gotta say, all invested. I probably spent about $850, $900. I just wish the lip was painted black, but other than that, I paid about $900 for this modification, just so I could look like a 2018 rather than a 2014. So guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button with the bell notification if you really like this type of content. I did my best, man. Did my best, but I did this all within a week. And you can do this with basic tools. All you needed was your 10 millimeter socket, which is always hard to find if you lose them. Electric ratchet, drill gun, whatever. Pretty much a DIY, and you can get this done on your own. And of course, a Phillips head, because you have to move some screws and stuff. But other than that, yo, it wasn't too hard. Anybody can do this. It took me about 3-4 hours to do this, and that's with me swapping everything over in the house and sitting here and taking my time and doing it in the street. But otherwise than that, guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you for banging with your boy Boost. Once again, the links will be below. Hopefully, if you made this part, hit the like button. Hit the like button, comment below. Let's get this algorithm popping, man. Let's get this stuff back on and popping, all right? I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good day. Thank you. We are at In-Track Auto in Long Island because we're going to get the HRE wheels powder coated. So what I'm going to do is they're not going to go on this car. All right. Look at my rusty real example of the look I was going for. See the AMG wheels? See how it looks? And just like that, the wheels are done. Thank you everybody for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you.